Hey, what is up you guys? It is me, Riley, and I had a video planned to put out that was going to be videos from the 4th of July, and then I forgot to film anything other than my friends and I like singing along to show tunes in the car. So I'm gonna put those in here like right after I do my intro, but yeah, I think they're pretty funny. It's like me and two of my friends singing along to Les Mis and Newsies, but I forgot to film fireworks or anything, so it was raining outside and we were swimming, and I forgot my camera inside. My SD card was full, so we had to buy another one. So pretty much all I have is 2 videos of my friends and I singing in the car, but I'll put those in there for you so you can know at least what a little bit of my 4th of July was like.
I'm learning what is true, that love will do what it does. The world finds ways to sting you, and then one day decides to bring you something to believe in for even a night. One night may be forever, but that's alright. That's alright.
Now, like, stay here the whole night.
With you, my world was started.
Oh, it's not focused.
One more day out on my own. For me to get one more day of him not caring. What life I might have known, where I will be too. But he never saw me there.
But I figured to make up for it, I would do like a little like 50 things about me tag thing. I don't know. It's the first video I've done on here in a while, so I figured I would do that to make it so you know, kind of get to know me, because the only other videos I have on here, I didn't really do anything like that. So I have 50 facts about myself on my phone, so here we go. My name is Riley Booth Smurl. I am 15, almost 16 years old. My birthday is August 30th, 2000. I am going into the 11th grade, which means I only have 2 years left of school. I was born and raised in Huntington, West Virginia, and that is where I live now. I have 2 sisters, Sydney and Taylor. They are 15 and 18 years older than me, so I've pretty much always been like an only child, but you know, it's pretty cool to have 2 older sisters that are older than you that can like do stuff with you and take you places that sisters who are just a few years older than you couldn't do. I have a podcast with my 2 sisters called Still Buffering, where we talk about the differences between being a teenager in the 90s when they were teenagers and when I'm a teenager now. It's pretty cool. If you want to go check it out, I'll put a link to it down there so you can go listen to it if you want. You know, it's pretty cool. This is number 10. I try to keep track. Because of our podcast, I got to meet Lin-Manuel Miranda this past June, which was awesome. He came to our hotel and hung out with us after we did our live show in New York. It was crazy, and we got to talk to him and hang out with him, and yeah, it was really cool. I got to see Hamilton because of our podcast, and I got to go backstage after Hamilton, like be up on the stage at the Richard Rogers Theater, which was crazy. And I got to meet some of the cast. I got to meet Chris Jackson, who plays George Washington. I got to meet W. Diggs, who plays Thomas Jefferson and Marquis de Lafayette. I almost met Anthony Ramos, who plays John Lawrence and Philip Hamilton, but I got nervous because he was walking out of the backstage area when I was walking into it, and I walked right by him and he was like this close to me, and I kind of freaked out. I was like, oh my god, I want to say something, but I'm too nervous, so I'm just gonna let him do his thing, but I'm just always gonna remember that he was this close to me because it was amazing. Backstage at Hamilton, I met Al Pacino, which was crazy. Like, we were talking to Lynn, and then he went over and was talking to Al Pacino, and I was like, I'm just gonna let that stay over there because I am just a person. I am not Lynn. I am not going to get to meet Al Pacino, but he's right there, and I will tell everyone that I met Al Pacino even though I really didn't. But then I did, because Lynn brought Al Pacino over to my sister and I and was like, hey, these are my friends, the Smurl sisters, Riley and Taylor, and I freaked out. Like, yeah, you don't really need to know who I am, but I know who you are. I've been doing theater since I was 4 years old. I've been in 32 shows. My favorite show I've been in was Godspell, which if you haven't heard the music for that show, it's really good, so you should check it out. My favorite role I've ever been was Violet Beauregard in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, mainly because I got to wear this big suit that blew up, and I got turned into a blueberry, and you know, that's right here if you want to check it out. My parents direct shows that I'm in and other shows like summer theater in our area, and it's really cool because it's like a family thing we all do together, you know. My favorite musical of all time is Hamilton, obviously. I got a call from my sister, but I declined it because I didn't want to answer the phone while I was recording. Oops. Hello. Sorry, I got a call from my sister. I was trying to ignore it, and she called me twice, so it must have been something serious. I think I was on number 19. I'm gonna say it was on number 19. My favorite song is either pulled from the Addams Family musical, She Used to Be Mine from Waitress the musical, or Burn from Hamilton. I know those are all three from musical theater, but that's all I listen to. My favorite TV show is either Orange is the New Black, Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, or Friends, which are all on Netflix. If you haven't watched any of them, please go watch them. They're so good. My favorite book is the Infernal Devices series and Eleanor Park by Rainbow Rowell, which, again, like I said about everything on here that I love, if you haven't read either of those, go read them. My favorite movie is either Hush, which is a Netflix original scary movie, which is really good, even though I don't like scary movies that much, it's really good, or The Duff, the designated ugly fat friend. It's like a teen comedy movie, I guess, but it's really good. Like, I love it, and it's really funny. Okay, I wrote down in my notes when I started thinking of random stuff. I'm an alto when I sing, like in musical theater. My favorite color is blue. I love candles, and my favorite scents of candles are champagne toast, cinnamon frosting, and sweater weather, which all three are Bath & Body Works candles. I am a very important beauty insider at Sephora because I spend too much money there. My favorite brand of makeup is either Too Faced or Tarte. That's not a hard decision. I'm gonna lean more towards Too Faced because Tarte just messed up my order, so I'm gonna go with Too Faced. I don't know why I put this on here. It's really embarrassing, but when I was little, I used to write letters to Leah Michelle in this little notebook and say I was gonna send them, but I never sent them. I would always like post on Facebook when I first got on Facebook when I was like 7 years old that I was gonna send these letters to Leah Michelle because she was my idol, like, of all time. She was my favorite actress, famous person ever. But I never sent them, and I think it's probably still like in my room somewhere, this notebook full of letters from like a 7-year-old me to Leah Michelle, which is really embarrassing but really funny at the same time. Again, I don't know why I put this on here because this is super embarrassing, but I had an old YouTube account with some of my theater friends that I used to be really close to. It was me and 4 other girls, and we had a YouTube account together called the Fab 5 Lards, which was like we would all pick a day of the week, like Monday through Friday. I think I was Friday. Yeah, I think I was Friday. We come up with a theme for the week on the weekends, and then we would each post a video on our day, and they were all filmed on our phones, so they were awful quality, and they weren't that funny, even though we thought we were hilarious. But they're still up there, and I don't even have the password to the account anymore, because if I did, I would have deleted all my videos by now, but I don't have the password to the account anymore. So, yeah, if you want to go watch embarrassing videos of me when I was like 12 years old, they're still out there somewhere. My favorite YouTubers are Shane Dawson, Dottalottle, and Graveyard Girl. I have a cat, Tinkerbell. I've had her for 9 years. I don't know why I named her Tinkerbell. I think for some reason I thought she had yellow on her, so that's why I named her Tinkerbell, even though she's a calico cat. So she's only like white, orange, and black. I don't know why I named her Tinkerbell, but I was 7, so I know how to play the ukulele, the guitar, and a little bit of piano. And I've been taking dance lessons ever since I was 6 years old. Not like a ballerina, like technical dancer, like I am not like a professional, like good dancer at all, but mostly just like musical theater and jazz and a little bit of tap, and that's it. Okay, this is, I wrote in my notes, I wrote this like 2 days ago. I started looking up random questions. So I guess I got to number 35. I couldn't think of anything else. I looked up questions online, and I guess I just answered a bunch of questions on here. My favorite subject in school is science. My favorite holiday is Christmas or my birthday. My favorite, because you get gifts. Ooh, no, Halloween. Ooh. Christmas or Halloween. I love Halloween so much. I speak a little bit of Spanish. My favorite store to shop at is either Urban Outfitters or Forever 21. I am 5 foot 4 inches tall. I am a Ravenclaw in the world of Harry Potter. I am a Virgo. That is my zodiac sign. My favorite animal is a penguin. I don't know how to use chopsticks, but that's funny because the next thing I wrote down is my favorite kind of food is Chinese food. My favorite place to be is New York City, the beach, or my room if I can't travel anywhere. I played clarinet in middle school for all of 6th grade and half of 7th grade, but I sucked at it. I couldn't sight read and I didn't know any of the notes. I have too many books to fit in my room. I feel like I have books here, I have books in this bookshelf, I have books in a bookshelf over there, I have books on my windowsill, like my entire windowsill, I have books in my closet, and right now my camera is sitting on a stack of like 12 books that I just do not have room for. I had the cops called me at a party I had at my house once, and I cried because I was so scared that they were gonna get me in trouble even though I wasn't doing anything wrong. My favorite video game is Life is Strange, which is like a story-based adventure game about a time-traveling teenage girl, which I guess because it's a teenage girl, it's probably part of the reason why I like it, but it's really good. Like, it made me cry so hard in some parts of it, especially at the end, but it's also really funny and it's really well thought out, but it's really good. Like, I love that game so much. If you haven't played it, play it. It's like the Walking Dead video game where you kind of make decisions. You don't really have to have any skill, which is why I like it, but yeah, if you haven't played it, play it. It's just like watching a movie. It's great. And number 50, this is my last fact. My P.O. box, which isn't really my P.O. box, but I thought I'd just put this out there in case we don't say it on our podcast enough. If you listen to our podcast and you want to send anyone in any of the shows anything, like my brother and me, which is something my brother-in-laws do, Sawbones, which is something my sister and her husband do, my podcast Still Buffering, any of the podcasts that are done by anyone I am related to, which is like 7 podcasts, the P.O. box is actually in Huntington. So if you want to send me anything, or my sisters anything, or anyone else in our family anything, my P.O. box is P.O. Box 54, Huntington, West Virginia, 25706 is the zip code. I'll put that down there again in case you would rather look at it instead of listen to me say it, or in case I said something wrong, but I think that's right. But yeah, that's 50 facts about me. So thank you all for watching. The only other thing I had filmed was those 2 clips of my friends and I singing that I already put in at the beginning of this video. So if you want to see more videos of me and my friends, that was Lindsay and Savannah. So if you want to see more videos of me and them, give me a thumbs up. If you want for me to do more videos like this, where I'm just kind of like talking and doing tags and stuff, then let me know too. This was really fun, and I'm going to try to do this more often because I just got a nice camera and I don't do this enough. So thanks for watching. Bye! Are you ready? Are you ready? I'm going to do the YouTuber thing. Did it work? Oh wait, I have to press the button.